Hello, everybody. Scooty Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 6-9 Seattle Mariners taking on the 8-7 Oakland A's. This is game one of a two-game series between the Mariners and the A's. And here is the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, Raul Ibens. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Verito. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brad Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kenji Johijima. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Yunesuke Betancourt. On the mound for the A's, it is Joe Blayton. Comes into the game with a 3.50 ERA. 2 wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 21.13 and 1/3 of an inning. 23 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 6 walks. We're here at the Oakland Coliseum, which goes a +2 to strikeouts and a +2 to walks and nothing to home runs. And with that, Ichiro Suzuki steps up to the plate. He's batting a .318, and here is the first pitch. And that is going to be 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. 3-2-3, column 2, row 3. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, to Cosby, who will make the catch. So let's take a look at the defense for the Oakland A's. Cusp out there in left field. Sweeney is going to be in center. Buck at right field, going around the horn. Hanahan is on third. Cosby at short. Ellis is on second. Barton at first. Suzuki behind the plate. And Blayton is on the mound. And with that, Jose Lopez up. He's batting a .217, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-5, column 4, row 5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to left field. Cusp goes back, makes the catch. And 2 away. Raul Ibens up. Ibens batting a .361, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 4-3, column 4, row 3, and that is going to be a fly ball out there to Buck. Buck will make the catch and retire the side. So the A's retire the Mariners in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Leading off, the left fielder, Travis Buck. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Barton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Mike Sweeney. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jack Cusp. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Bobby Cosby. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ryan Sweeney. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Jack Hanahan. On the mound for the Mariners, it's Felix Hernandez. Hernandez comes into the game with a 6.0 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 18 innings, allowed 24 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Buck batting a 267, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2, double star. That's going to be a single. Buck being a left-handed batter. We'll take a look at the left-handed batter line. It's a single and a 1-15. That is a 5, and Buck will lead off with a base hit. So Buck is on with a base hit, and that's going to bring up Mark Ellis. Ellis batting a 340. Runner on first. Strategy roll is an 8-0 due. And here is the pitch in with the infield at double play depth. Ellis batting a 340. Column 3, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1-15. That is an 18. The 18 is too high. 2-5, column 2, row 5, ground ball to Lopez. And with that, we're going to take a look here for the double play. That's going to be a +1 there. Betancourt is a 0. So roll versus the hitter's ground double play plus the pitcher's. The pivot is 0. So it's going to be a 1. That's going to be a 4. We roll a d6 against that 4. That is a 5. And that's going to be a force out. Buck will get forced out at second. And Ellis is on at first. So we have a steal attempt here. Strategy roll is a 2. And that is going to be a 17. That is a 10. And that's going to be good for a stolen base. And how we get that? 1d10 against the stolen base rating. If roll is equal to or less than the stolen base rating, then batter is safe. If it's higher, the runner is out. Ellis stalls second. Barton batting a 113, and here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, strikeout. On a 1-13, that is a 5. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Mike Sweeney. Sweeney batting a 133. Strategy roll is a 6, nothing due. Here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a strike on a 1-6. The 12 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. Suzuki goes back, makes the catch, and retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the A's leave 1 stranded after 1. We're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. Beltre batting a 190, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That is going to be a blank. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a double star 4. We'll come over here to the double star line, over to the 4th position, and that's down, and that's it to the 3rd base line. Hanahan will get it and throw it over to Barton for out number 1. 1 away, and Jose Verito is up. Verito batting a 333, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. That's a 6. Struck him out. And 2 away. Richie Sexton batting a 259. Here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 3. And that is a ground ball hit to the second baseman Ellis. Ellis will make the catch, throw it to Barton, and retire the side. So once again, the A's retire the Mariners in order, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Jack Cusp, Bobby Cosberry, and Ryan Sweeney due up for the A's. Jack Cusp batting a .273, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout. That's going to be in a 1-20. That's going to be a 7. Struck him out. 1 away, and Bobby Cosberry is up. Cosby batting a .195. Here's the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4, blank. And that's going to be 3-4, column 3, row 4. Fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Wilkinson will go back, makes the catch, and puts him away. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Sweeney is up. He's batting a .154, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, and that's going to be a strikeout plus. Now, in a strikeout plus, we add 10 to the strikeout rating, plus the rating for the ballpark. So in this case, the Coliseum will give us a +2 rating. We add +12 to that, and that's where we come up with the 20. That is a 9. Struck him out looking. So 3 up and 3 down. So as the Mariners retire the A's in order, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. Through 2, we got nothing. We're tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Johijima, and Yunesuke Betancourt due up. Brad Wilkinson batting a .280, and here is the pitch. 6-3. Column 6, row 3, that's going to be a blank. 5-4, column 5, row 4, and that's going to be good for a base hit down the first baseline. Barton can't get to it in time. And with that, Wilkinson is on with a base hit. Next up, that's going to be Kenji Johijima. He's batting a .293. Strategy rolls a 4, infield double play depth, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. Now, in a walk plus, that's the same thing as a strikeout plus, where we add 10 to the range, plus the ballpark factor. In this case, it's going to be a +2. Plus 10, we add +12 to that range. That's a 19. That's a 16. And that's going to be good for a base on balls. So with runners on first and second, as Kenji will trot on down to first, Betancourt is up. He's batting a .358. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll, by the way, is a 15. No outs, runners on first and second. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a strike. Range on a 1-6. The 9 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be good for a base hit past the second baseman. Ellis goes for a diving catch. It goes past him. And with that, Wilkinson will go to third. Does he come home? He'll go from second to home on a 2 through 6. That's a 3. He's waved home. And with that, the Mariners will get on the board. It's 1-0 Seattle. Kenji will hold at second as they throw it over to Crosby. So Crosby holding Kenji up at second. And we go to the top of the order. It's Ichiro Suzuki, Who's 0 for 1 today? Strategy roll 2, no outs, and runners on second and first. And here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, strikeout on a 1-7. That's a 3. Struck him out. So 1 away. Jose Lopez is up. Lopez is 0 for 1 today as well. Strategy roll 5. Here's the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, hit by pitch. So on a hit by pitch, we'll take a look at the hit by pitch rating. That is a 0. Joe will give a -5 to that range. Now we'll take a look at the D20 on that. And the 5 is too high. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Line drive to Cosby. And the runner is doubled up at first. And that's going to be a double. No, I'm sorry. The runner is doubled up at second. So on an L6, we roll 1d6. And that is a 2. So on a 2 through 3, it's a double up at second. And that's going to be a double play at second. And that will retire the side. One run, 2 hits, no errors, and the Mariners leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. Kurt Suzuki, Jack Canahan, and Travis Buck due up for the A's. Kurt Suzuki batting at .260. Here's the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a wild pitch. So on a wild pitch, we consider that as a foul ball, as Suzuki will smack that one in the stands. And with that, we're going to re-roll the dice. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strike. On a 1-9, the 12 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5. And that's going to be a double star 5. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Ibens. Ibens will go back, make the catch, and retire the side. So 1 away. Jack Hanahan up. Hanahan batting a 176. And here is the pitch. 6-1. Column 6, row 1. Home run on a 1-9. That's a 1, and that ball is smoked. That ball is out of here. Solo home run for Jack Hanahan. And that's going to be his 4th home run of the replay. It goes down the left field side. Wilkinson going back. Goes back to the wall, and it is gone. Solo home run for Jack Hanahan, and that ties the game up. We go to the top of the order. Travis Buck, 1 for 1, and here's the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5, and that's going to be a walk result on a 1-11. That is a 2, and that's going to be good for a walk. So with that, as Travis Buck will trot on down to first, we have a hit and run. Strategy rolls a 3 when it's +2 above or below. We will roll for a hit and run. So here's how hit and runs work. All ground double plays will get a -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walk results are cut in half, and those are rounded down. Lineouts are considered double plays on the exception of an error on a throw. And if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve the play as if Buck stole second. Mark Ellis, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Possible error on a ground ball. 1-3, column 1, row 3, power hit to Wilkinson. And that is going to be on a 15. So we'll come over here, we'll look on his power hit line, his question mark, and we'll see that is a triple on a 14-18. And no error there. Wilkinson's error range is on a 1-2. The 11 is too high. And that's going to be good for a triple for Mark Ellis. It's a triple, and that is going to score Travis Buck. And the A's take a 2-1 lead. Derek Barton up. Barton is 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up. 1 out. Strategy roll 14. A's doing nothing. Here's the pitch. Nothing to do on the strategy. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 24. That's a 16, and that's going to be a walk. So runners on the corners, infield coming to double play depth. Strategy roll is a 12. Mike Sweeney up. Sweeney is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6. Row 1, that's a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6, ground ball to Beltray. Now are they going to score him? Yes. So will they go for the auto out at first? No. So with that, runner heads for home. If 1d6 is higher than the base run, the runner is out, otherwise safe. Ellis, guns for home. Beltray throws it to Joey Gima. Gima makes the catch, tags him out at the plate as Ellis slides in, and the umpire calls him out. Looks up at disbelief at the umpire, but just storms off back to the bullpen with an out. Barton will go to second on the play, and Sweeney will go to first. So that's 2 outs with runners on first and second. So with that, when we have 2 outs, we add a +1 to the base run rating. Jack Cusp is up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 2, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2, question mark, and that is going to be a single on a 1-15. Cusp being a left-handed batter, so we'll take a look here at the LBH, and that's going to be a single. The 12 is in range. It's a single past Hernandez, and with that, Barton will come home to score. He'll score, go from second to home on a base run rating of a 1-6. That's a 4, and it's a 2-run game. It's now 3-1 on an RBI single by Jack Cusp. And with that, Bobby Cosby is up. Cosby is 0 for 1. Runners on first and second. Strategy roll 3, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, possible error on a ground ball. 4-6, column 4, row 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Wilkinson. Wilkinson will go back, makes the catch, and retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors after 3. It's Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 4th. Raul Ibens, Adrian Beltre, Jose Burrito due up for the Mariners. Raul Ibens is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a range play. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Fly ball out there to cusp. Now we'll check his range. That's going to be the first number there. That's going to be a +2. That's going to be a 2, sorry. The +2 is his arm. So it's going to be a 2. We roll 1d6 against that 2. That is a 2. He makes the catch. And 1 away. Adrian Beltre is up. Beltre is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6, and that's going to be a single down the third baseline. Hanahan will try to go for it, but can't. Cosby will come back, get it, throw it over to Ellis as they'll hold Beltre at first. So the Mariners lead off, get the top half of the fourth Adrian will lead off with a base hit. So we have a hit and a run. Infield going to come in. Actually, yeah, the infield's going to come in for this hit and run here. Jose Burrito is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Struck out his last time up. 4-3, column 4, row 3, range play at the ballpark. So anytime an @ symbol comes up on the pitcher's card, we go to the ballpark card. All 30 stadiums have a ballpark card in inside pitch, and 3 of those sponsors and 3 of those spots are blank. If we roll any of those 3 spots, it's considered a rare play, and we'll have a separate thing pop up on the screen here. 6-4, column 6, row 4, ground ball to Ellis. Ellis's range is on a 1-2. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. And with that, it's a ground out at first, but we have a 6, so the play will only be at first. So with that, Beltre will advance to second, and no double play there. So with that, Beltre will go to second. Richard Sexton is up. Sexton is 0 for 1 on that. And here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 13. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-19. That's an 8. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Sweeney, Kurt Suzuki, Jack Hanahan due up for the A's. Ryan Sweeney is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4, range play. 1-6, column 1, row 6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Beltre. Beltre's range is on a 1-3. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be good for a single, and with that, Beltre will fail at that. Can't get it in time, and Sweeney is on with a base hit. Kurt Suzuki is up. He's 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 13. And that's going to be 2-4. Column 2, row 4, hit by pitch. That's going to be a 14. That's a 1. And that is a hit by pitch. That was unintentional, by the way. Suzuki could not get out of the way on that one, and with that is awarded first. Runners on first and second, we have a sacrifice play coming up. Strategy rolls a 19. Infield going to bring the corners in. Here comes Hanahan. No outs, 3-1. That's going to be a strike, and it's a successful sac bunt. With that. So how do we get that bunt? Take a look at the bunt rating. That is a 2, and that's what the D19 would tell us, the D20, sorry. So now we roll to where are we going to bunt it to? That is a 1. Bunt it to the pitcher. Roll 1d6, and that is a good bunt rate of a 2 of a 1 to 10, and it is a successful sac bunt. So 1 away, and that's going to advance the runners over to third, second, and third. A's have runners in scoring position. We go to the top of the order. Travis Buck is 1 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Strategy roll an 11, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, strikeout plus. That's going to be a 24. That's going to be a 16. Struck him out. And 2 away. Mark Ellis is up. Ellis is 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 7, by the way. The pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2, strikeout on a 1 to 9. That's a 6. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. After 4, it's Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Joijima, and Yunesuke Betancourt due up for the Mariners. Brad Wilkinson, 1 for 1 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a double star, and that's going to be an auto out, and that's going to be to Ellis. Now, in the physical tabletop game, you're going to roll 1d6 for the auto out wide. And in this case, it's going to be randomized for the computer game, and that's going to be a ground ball to Ellis. And Ellis will make the catch and out number 1. Kenji Joijima, with a walk. He walked his last time up, and here's the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a strike on a 1 to 7. That's a 16. The 16 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a flying ball out there to Cusp. And that's going to be out number 2. 2 away. Yunesuke Betancourt up. Betancourt is 1 for 1 with an RBI. The pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, hit by pitch. That's a 0. That's a 16. The 16 is too high. Betancourt got out of the way in time. 3-5, column 3, row 5. Fly ball out there to Buck. And that's going to be out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the A's retire the Mariners in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Derek Barton, Mike Sweeney, Jack Cusp due up for the A's. Derek Barton 0 for 1 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's a strikeout. I'm sorry, that is a blank. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Fly ball out there to Wilkinson. And that is out number 1. Mike Sweeney up. Sweeney is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Possible error on a throw. 2-1, column 2, row 1. Ground ball to Lopez. Error range for Lopez is on a 1 to 4. That's a 6. No error there. And that'll be out number 2. Jack Cusp is up. Cusp is 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and an RBI. and here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5, strikeout on a 1-20. That is a 10. Struck him out. So the Mariners retire the A's in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5, Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 6th. Ichiro Suzuki, Jose Lopez, and Raul Ibans due up, top of the order. Suzuki is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4, double star. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Sweeney. Sweeney will see it, go back to the wall, and makes the catch just before the warning track. 1 away. Jose Verito is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That is a blank. 5-5, column 5, row 5, double star 1, ground ball to Cosby, who will make the catch, throw it over to Barton for out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Raul Ibans. Ibans is 0 for 2 today, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's a walk on a 1-10, 13 too high. 6-4, column 6, row 4, double star 3. Ground ball over to Ellis. Ellis will make the catch and retire the side. A's retire the Mariners in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bobby Cosberry, Ryan Sweeney, and Kurt Suzuki due up for the A's. Cosby, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, strikeout on a 1-12. That's a 4. Struck him out. And 1 away. Ryan Sweeney is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, strikeout on a 1-10. That's a 20. The 20 is too high. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's a pop-up. Beltre underneath it, sees it. Makes the catch and 2 away. Kurt Suzuki 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, strikeout on a 1-9. That's a 2. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. So a very quick inning as the Mariners will retire the Athletics in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on. After 6, it's Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton due up. Joe Blayton can face 5 more batters, but more likely this is going to be his last inning. The bullpen for the A's is warming up. Adrian Beltre is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's a blank. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Buck. Buck will see it, steps in a little bit, makes sure he's underneath it, and makes the catch. 1 away. Jose Verito is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a blank. Now, the S1 in brackets here, we don't look at that just yet. Blayton has not faced his allotted number of batters. Once his allotted number of batters, that's going to be the first number that's been counting down. Once that reaches 0, he's considered tired. Then we'll look at the S1 and the W come into play. The only one that really doesn't come into play outside of being tired is the question mark. 6-5, column 6, row 5, and that's going to be a fly ball back to Sweeney, and that's going to be out number 2. 2 away, and Richie Sexton is up. Sexton is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here's the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, range play at the ballpark. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Remember, we go to the ballpark card on anytime the at symbol comes up. And that's going to be a ground ball to Ellis. Ellis's range is in a 1-2. That's a 4. He'll make the catch. He'll make the catch as we go to 7. It's time to stretch. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Jack Hanahan, Travis Buck, and Mark Ellis due up. Let's take a look at the box score here of this game so far. Seattle came out strong in the 3rd inning. They scored a run, and have been held to that run ever since. 1 run on 3 hits with no errors. Oakland answered back. They started off with that solo home run, and then they quickly scored 2 more runs. 3 runs in the 3rd inning, 3 runs on 5 hits, and no errors. So we've been having a pitching duel ever since. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Well, Hernandez can face 2 more batters, also possibly his last inning here, as the bullpen for the Mariners are warming up. So the bullpen for both teams are warming up. Jack Hanahan is 0 for 1 today, is 1 for 1 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout. On a 1-17, that's a 2, struck him out. And we go to the top of the order. Here's Travis Buck. Buck is 1 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, that's a strikeout. On a 1-14, that's a 2. Struck him out. So 2 quick strikeouts by Hernandez. And we go to Mark Ellis, who's 1 for 3 today with a triple, a strikeout, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, strikeout on a 1-9, that's a 1, and struck him out. So the Mariners making quick work. No runs, no hits, no errors. It's an easy inning to score. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top after 7. Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 8th. Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Joey Jima, and Yunesuke Betancourt due up for the Mariners. And with that, Oakland's got a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Blayton done. Even though Blayton can face 2 more batters, they're not going to leave him out there. And we have a left-right coming up. And they're going to bring in Joey DeVineland. That is his card. Joey comes in the game with no ERA. He's pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Joe Blayton. Blayton went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.06. He's done warming up. Brad Wilkinson will step up. No other changes to the A's. Let's see. They probably going to... Yep. And with that, they are going to make a change here. Sweeney is where? Sweeney's in center field. So with that, Barton is going to come out. Sweeney will take over at we got to do it this way. Oh yeah, Mike. So we're going to have Wes Bankston come in to take over at first. And over at left field, Cuss is going to come out. And with that, Ryan Sweeney will go over to left field. And left, right, we need a center fielder. And with that, they're going to bring in Carlos Gonzalez. Carlos Gonzalez will take over at center field. That's the changes made. So Bankston will be at first, Carlos Gonzalez at center field, and Ryan Sweeney will move over to left field for the A's. And here is the pitch to Brad Wilkinson. Wilkinson 1 for 2 with a run scored. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a blank. 1-3, column 1, row 3, double star 5. And that's going to be a ground ball to Ellis. Ellis will make the catch and put 1 away. Kenji Joey Jima is 0 for 1 today with a walk, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2, double star. And that's going to be a fly ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes back, makes the catch, and 2 away. Yuneski Benacourt. Benacourt is 1 for 2 with an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be 4-3, column 4, row 3, possible error. We're going to take a look at the error rating. That's the number in the brackets there. 4-4, column 4, row 4. And that is going to go back there to Gonzalez. His error range is at a 1 to 4. That's a 1. He can't get it, makes the error. What type of error does he cause? He picks it up out of his glove, drops the ball. It's going to be a 1-base error for Benacourt. So Benacourt will get on an E8. Top of the order here. Ichiro Suzuki is 0 for 3. And here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball with 2 outs. Strategy roll 8, by the way. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Fly ball out there to Sweeney. and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Wes Bankston, Mike Sweeney, and Carlos Gonzalez due up for the A's. And with that, we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Mariners. Felix Hernandez is done. So they're going to bring in Brandon Morrow. Actually, yep. Brandon Morrow, no. They're going to bring in Randy Messenger will come in. Messenger. That is his car. Actually, wait, do they want to do that? Or yeah, they're going to bring him in. So they're going to bring in Randy Messenger. Messenger has pitched 3 2/3 innings. He'll had 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Take a look at the stats here for Felix Hernandez. 7 innings, he'll had 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 5.40. So he's got to face off against 3, 4, and 5 of the A's lineup. And here is the pitch. 6-3. Column 6, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 1-1. Column 1, row 1. Fly ball out there to Ibens. Ibens goes back, makes the catch, and 1 away. Mike Sweeney up. Sweeney is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. Strikeout. On a 1-6, the 20 is too high. 6-1. Power hit to Suzuki. And that is going to be a 20. Suzuki goes all the way back to the wall, makes the jump, and the catch. And 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez, here's the pitch. He's batting a 500. 3-5, column 3, row 5, range play. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Ground ball to Sexton. Sexton's range is on a 1. That's a 3. He can't get it. It goes past him, and that's good for a double. And with that, Gonzalez is on second as he picks up a double. Bobby Cosby is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 10. Here's the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4, blank. Column 1, row 5, 1-5. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Ibens. Ibens goes back, makes the catch, and retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 8, it's Oakland 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 9th. Jose Lopez, Raul Ibens, and Adrian Beltre due up for the Mariners. Will we see some 9th inning magic from the Mariners? Or will the A's put another win in their column? Let's take a look at the box score real quick after 8 innings had been played. Once again, the only set of runs came in that 3rd inning. Seattle scoring the only run in the 3rd inning, 1 run on 3 hits with no errors. Oakland scoring 3, came back and answered 3 runs in that inning. So 3 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. Top of the ninth, and the A's are 3 outs away from getting a win. Joey Devon is coming out of the game. They're going to bring in their closer, and that's going to be Hudson Street. Actually, they're going to bring in where is he? Santiago Castelo will come in today for the save. That is his card. So he's pitched 1 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Comes in for the save today. And he's going to face off against Jose Lopez, Raul Ibens, and Adrian Beltre. Jose Lopez is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's a strikeout on a 1-8. That's a 4. Struck him out. And with that, Raul Ibens comes up, and they're just going to intentionally walk. They don't want to pitch to Ibens. They want to go for Beltre. So 1-3, column 1, row 3. And they're going to intentionally walk Raul. They're going to intentionally walk him to set up for a double play chance here. Here's Adrian Beltre. He's 1 for 3. Strategy rolls are turned off, by the way. So why that's turned off? We take the difference in the score. So in this case, it's 2. Plus the inning. We're in the 9th inning. So it's going to be an 11. We take the difference, add it to the inning. If it's higher than 10, no strategy. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Home run chance on a 1-8. The 18 is too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Gonzalez, and 2 away. Jose Verito, and the Mariners are down to the last out. Verito is 0 for 3. They're not going to let him take the hit here. They're going to bring in Bloomquist. Bloomquist will come in. Take a look at him. He's played in 6 games, had 5 at-bats. And here's the pitch to Bloomquist. 2-4, column 2, row 4, home run. That's a 0. The 7 is too high. 6-5, column 6, row 5, ground ball to Ellis. And that's the ball game, as Ellis will make the catch, tag the plate, and the ball game is over as the Oakland A's defeat the Seattle Mariners 3-1. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. Final line score coming right up. So with that, the A's defeat the Mariners. Final score 3-1. Seattle 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. The A's 3 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. Joe Blayton will pick up his 3rd win. Felix Hernandez will pick up the loss, and Santiago Castelo will pick up the save. So let's take a look here at the stats of the pitchers. Felix Hernandez, who went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. We'll take a look at that in just a second here. Joe Blayton picks up the win. He's 3-1. Went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.06. Felix Hernandez, who gets the 2nd loss, went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, 1 home run, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 5.40. Joey Devine went 1 inning, no ERA there, so he stays at 0. Santiago Castillo will get the save. He went 1 inning, had 1 walk and 1 strikeout, no ERA there. And Randy Messenger went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no ERA there. So that is going to do it for us here at the Oakland Coliseum. The Oakland A's will improve to 7-9, and the Mariners will drop to 6-10. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.